verbally been abused as well. He was very emotional. He cried. This victim is Gerald Low.
May 2018, our agent received a call from her friend who introduced a prospective buyer by the name of Gerald, who is interested to look at high-end properties. He's Singaporean, but he claims to have a Korean father who is very rich. The name that he gave, that was his father, he checked out as true. He's a very rich man in Korea. Properties. He even made phone calls in front of the agent, assumingly was talking to his banker about the funds that is coming in. He actually has a budget of around $20 million for one property. So the agent arranged an initial viewing for him, which was a penthouse in the Bishan area. After just looking through the property, he made a very quick decision to buy that $5.5 million property. So he placed the deposit, which amounted to 1% of the purchase price, $55,000. In property terms, that is called the option money. So the buyer has stipulated time period, usually 14 days, to accept the option.
Back in 2018, I'm actually working as a customer service officer. Gerald came in April 2018. I would teach him like what type of information will customer ask and then what information to actually give. So we are actually quite satisfied with his performance.
After placing the option money for the penthouse in the Bishan area, he asked to see some more. On the second day, the agent brought him to see about 6 other properties, and the next day another 5 to 6 properties. All these are high-end properties, mostly in the prime districts in Singapore. So that would be the District 9, 10 and 11. Would be Orchard Road, Cairn Hill, Petter Road areas. So penthouses would be in the $10 to $20 million budget range. So the next couple of days, he issued quite a number of checks. On the 16th, there was a $200,000 check as a booking fee for one of the properties. Similarly, another $200,000 check, a $69,000 check, a $96,000 check here, and there's even one that is a $858,000 check. I mean, I've been in the industry for 30 years, and I have never seen a young man do this, and over 3 days.
So after the training, roughly around 1 week time, he started to give excuses to be absent from the work. The first gave was on 10 April, saying that because his grandmother was unstable at hospital, he need to go over there to attend a meeting with the doctor. Then even though he said that he will be reaching office latest by 2 p.m, but eventually he did not turn up at all. 12 April, he was MC for 2 days. 15 April, extended MC. Whenever we ask for the documentation after he took medical leave, right, he will just ignore, never provide the documents at all. 17 April, his grandmother's condition is in a critical stage. 24 April, his aunt is hospitalized. To me, it's like, 有这么巧吗? That it always happens. 2nd of May, he had a high fever. 8th of May, his mom is not stable. 15 May, he doesn't feel well. was his last excuse. After that, he never attended the work anymore.
He was not flamboyant, very humble. There are many stories that people with very humble outlook actually buy high-end properties, write anybody off. If we add up all the properties that he bought over that 3 days, it amounted to more than 140 million in total. This is extremely not normal for a buyer of his profile. Number one, he is very young. He's about 24 years old, and based on the address listed on his NRIC, he was actually residing in a HDB flat. I mean, our experience in dealing with high-end buyers is no matter how wealthy you are, they will negotiate on the price. So this guy did not negotiate on the price. He says, what's the price? Okay, I like, buy. So at that point in time, when my agent approached me on this case, we told her, hey, are you sure? So we did some background check. Certain individuals, they are on the MAS Monetary Authority of Singapore watch list. They are on the United Nations blacklist. So if your name appears in this blacklist, then it's a no-go situation. So his name was clear. He's not on any blacks. You see, the first one was on the 15th. Developer takes the check and they will usually bank in the next day. On the 16th, that was when they realized the check is not clear. So the immediate response typically is we check with the buyer, hey, what happened? You know, your check is not clear. So the buyer, Gerald, said that, oh, there was some delay in the inheritance money coming. Just give me another week or so for the money to clear. So he dragged on for a while, but the money didn't come in. And so that was the end of the transaction. Legally speaking, when the deposit money is the option to purchase immediately becomes null and void. As good as nothing. It's a worthless piece of paper already. But to the uninitiated, he has a physical document to show that he bought these properties. So he will have a stack of these documents now. Who knows what idea or what plan he has.
You pay down payment for this unit, you're ready to buy over.
He showed me 4 to 5 photos of his condo with him inside.
He promised my daughter to make her a wealthy lady.
这边呢，用纸皮铺上去就可以休息。如果放在外面哦，他们扫地的跟你拿去丢掉。
Farming is not just about farming; it's about courtship.
จากคู่ถ้าคู่นั้นคือหมายว่าชอบหรือว่าเป็นคู่กันดีเนี่ยคือเขาก็จะยื่นให้ดีๆ
It's food. Nice. Really creamy. It's about medicine. Interesting. Using the same thing that cut me to heal me. It's really a whole holistic way of living.
Growing Wow, Friday on CNA.
Jakarta's notorious traffic congestion is also a sign of growing prosperity for the capital's 10 million inhabitants. Ismail, CNA, Jakarta.
Next time on Japan Hour.
どっちかというと全体的にふわーっとしてる方がマグロが柔らかくて咀嚼した時にシャリとの交わりがすごくいいんですよ。
これを包み込んであげればお寿司になる。じゃあ太陽かがいかしこまりました。この感じの歯応えをちゃんと残してくださってる。
Japan Hour, Saturday on CNA. Japan Hour is brought to you by Umatomo Corporation. And Zip Air. Summer fares now available with daily flights.
Workplace stress affecting our mental health.
Burnout is related to higher risk of depression, anxiety, panic attacks.
A new community against COVID-19.
The test is more than 98% accurate.
And does reading in the dark cause myopia?
When we're reading in the dark, the muscles in and around our eyes have to work doubly hard.
On the Pulse, Saturday on...
In May 2018, police received the first report lodged by the bank to claim that they had received bank checks under the name of Gerald Low. So Gerald Low had actually issued these checks to the property agents knowing that he does not have any amount in his bank account. This is not just a... Gerald Low is actually a serial offender. In 2018 onwards and into 2019, there are more of such cases, which includes telco scams. In addition, there are investment scams as well.
In 2007, we were secondary school classmates. He is a very quiet person, doesn't really talk much to people, and eventually I don't think he has any friends. But one thing's for sure, he doesn't cause any trouble in school. Fast forward to 2018, I joined a network marketing group. You get people to buy products. These products will be converted into points. You are then to use this point and convert it into cash. Gerald reached out to me through Facebook. We actually met up the first time in the network marketing office. He sat down for the training and tried to learn as much as he can. He was really attentive. He wanted to do this as a sideline business. 1 week later, he asked me whether am I interested to set up a business with him. He wanted to set up a bubble tea business, fitness tea, and he wants to find a business partner. It seems very interesting because I believe that this is like an opportunity for me to start up as my own boss. He showed me the Accra page and registered my name and his name under Accra. He told me not to worry so much. He said he will help me do up everything. All I need to do is to just sign.
Somewhere around October 2018, my daughter was looking for a job. She browsed through all those jobs.